We found AimBetter. The implementation process was super quick, and I think the insights that we got from this tool were amazing. In a matter of days, we improved. We basically improved everything in the environment, including the possibility to lower down CPUs and memory due to the usage of AimBetter. My name is Meir Hadassi Turner. I'm the founder and CEO of AeroCRS. AeroCRS, we are a company that we are providing software as a service solutions for the travel industry, specifically airlines and ferry companies and buses and trains. Today, we host more than 90 airlines worldwide on our system. We have a bunch of other ferry companies and a few more customers in the various industries of travel. Yeah, so for everybody that works with the SQL, they know how hard it is sometimes to monitor things. So you've got this option to monitor SQL on different tools, and we've tried a few tools, of course, back in the days. And other than just put a recording and understand what's wrong with a specific line of code or a specific stored procedure that is not working correctly, it's very hard to discover. So we needed a tool to make sure that we understand, okay, where are we missing indexes? What is the workload of the SQL and the security as well? And to understand, okay, what is happening from all the logs of the SQL. Before we had AimBetter, basically what we had is the option to open the activity monitor and see what is running in queries and what is generating a load. And one of the problems is that you're just throwing out water on fires, and you're just putting out fires. You don't do any preventive measures in order to make sure, okay, yeah, here in this stored procedure there is an index missing, or this stored procedure is using too much resources in specific. So when there will be a high load, you will simply just get stuck. That's why we search for another tool. And I think before that, we also used to only know how many connections we have. We used to search logs in a very manual, let's say, process way, and we just use a little bit of other tools. But again, I think the extensiveness of what we search for is in order to migrate everything into one dashboard that will also give us alerts in case something happens. Yes, after we started using AimBetter, we have seen the improvement on the database, what we have as far as performance goes, and we knew exactly what needs to be improved in order to make sure that the database is running smoothly. In addition to that, we have an improved way of seeing things from a dashboard point of view, and the major improvement for us was the alerts. Whenever there is an alert in case like maybe a job failed, or there is a high CPU, or even a connection to the database itself is something, because we deployed the agent on a different server, not on the SQL server itself. So in that case, when we know when there is a faulty connection to the database itself in such a case, or if we need to do something, and if there is a version change or anything that is done, we know we work a lot with some backup capabilities. So also all the monitoring of that came into the AimBetter, and that made our life very much, let's say, much easier, and we feel much more secure having AimBetter on board. I would recommend AimBetter, first of all, I think because the ease of use of the system. It's one of the systems that I've seen which is really easy to use, really easy to understand what is happening on the SQL. There is the fact that sometimes, our system is a very high load and very critical for the organization. So for all the airlines that we work with, and seeing the capabilities of AimBetter, that immediately you see all of what you need to do and everything that is happening right now in the database. That's the reason why I would recommend AimBetter, because you immediately get an impact of what is going on. You feel much more secure having AimBetter monitoring the database all the time, and I think you can sleep better as an IT manager or slash manager at any stage. I think also what I would like to add is the service from the AimBetter service desk is the emails are very detailed. They understand everything. They monitor things, and if needed, they can easy. You know, the setup was very quick. But if something is needed and you need clarification, AimBetter, the guys over there and the girls over there are doing a very good job. They understand database. They're not just a software provider for monitoring, and it's much more like a DBA that is helping you. That the DBA that is that provides a software for DBAs and for database management. So it's a little bit different than when you go to other vendors that do monitoring softwares, but they don't understand the underlying database layer. So that's also one of the recommendations that I will make.